Why did I feel so confident? Why did I think I looked good? Because I obviously look like that.
Okay, watching this video, you're gonna think I'm really vain, so just know that I warned you. But this is a story of how no matter what I do, I'm never gonna like my body.
I'm cringing because of how dramatic I made the story out to be. A few nights ago, Tyler and I decided to go out with some friends. It was a Friday, it was the end of the week, everybody was excited to see each other, we hadn't seen each other for a while.
Hi.
What?
This is the B unit.
Oh, sorry. We all met at a brewery. That's a place where you drink beer, by the way. Nay good. I don't drink beer, but it's okay because there was a wine store next door. Anyways, I digress. I diversely digress. Because it's a Friday, I knew that if we went to a brewery, then we would probably end up going somewhere else. I wanted to wear something nice, do my makeup, do my hair, you know, not too formal. Something where I wouldn't be turned away from a club, and if I went in, I'd be like, oh, she doesn't care, but she looks good still. Jeans, crop top, curly hair, pink love heart earrings. I look good. I thought that I looked really nice. And I know this sounds like such a random story, but I'm telling you this because I had such a fun night with Tyler and my friends. That's a side note, but I mean, that's not a side note. That's a main note. The main note is that I had such a good time and I felt good, felt confident, I had fun, I looked good. I was filming. Ah! What the frick, Storm?
Spaghetti has a loud G in it. It's a silent H, but it's a loud G.
The next day in the morning, I open my camera, I download my footage. Alexa sent me some photos from the night before, and I sat there inspecting the videos from last night and the photos that we took. And it's such a stupid story to tell, but I just hate this. I felt so good last night. I felt confident, I thought I looked good. It's so weird to say that. But then when I look back at the footage, I just thought, wow, why did I think that? Why did I feel so confident? Why did I think I looked good? Because I obviously look like that.
I haven't formula-ly introduced my friend Alexis over here.
Where are we going again?
Mount Bonnell.
Mount Bonnell.
Maybe we'll get lucky. I've seen like people get engaged up here. I've seen people get married.
I always get worried that I'll be engaged. I mean, I'll get proposed to and I'm looking so ugly.
I did.
You did?
I showed you my engagement video.
Not the video. I've seen pictures and they're beautiful.
Oh, Hector punched me in the nose.
When you're looking at a video, maybe you look okay from one angle, but I've said this before, I really don't like my profile. I don't like when I smile and laugh. I don't like that. And that's so sad to say because I love when I smile and laugh, obviously, but I don't like how I look. And yesterday on video, I'm smiling and laughing a lot because I was having such a good time. A few days have passed since then, and I've just come to the conclusion that SCENTBIRD is a fragrance subscription service which allows you to choose from over 600 perfume and cologne brands. So instead of having to commit to a full-size $200, $300, well, it's pretty expensive, but it's a pretty expensive perfume. Instead of having to commit to a full-size bottle, you can try a new designer fragrance every month for just $16. So whatever perfume you've been dying to try out, SCENTBIRD will send it to you, and it's not just this tiny thing, they're 8 times bigger than the regular samples. So that's a 30-day supply, so you can test out the perfume before committing to the regular bottle. SCENTBIRD works with huge designer brands like Prada, Gucci, Versace, but they also work with more indie labels like Vince Camuto and The Harmonist, and if you're like me and you have no idea what you want, SCENTBIRD will help you out with their online quiz, which is really quick, really easy, and they'll recommend some fragrances that they think you will like.
So I chose Fantasia by Anna Sui, which I love. It's got a beautiful light floral pomelo raspberry scent.
scent. I got Euphoria by Calvin Klein, which is more sweet and fruity. Scarlet by Deck of Scarlet is bold and decadent. Align by Good Habit, which is a blackcurrant and pear scent. And lastly, I chose Aquita Dolphin, which is a fresh water lily scent by Sanctuary.
Use my code RebeccaJane for 30% off your first month using SCENTBIRD. That means if you sign up right now, you're gonna get your first month for only $11.
11.
Also quickly, SCENTBIRD is expanding to Canada in September, so... Oi, oi, hello. A few days have passed since then, and I've just come to the conclusion that did it actually ever matter what I looked like on that night? I may have looked good, I may have not. We'll never know. But either way, that was in the past. And what I looked like on that night in the past has no benefit to me today. What does have benefit and what I will keep from this experience is the way that I felt that night. The fun that I had, the connections, the excitement, even feeling confident that night. Because even if I didn't look the way that I felt, it doesn't matter. I'm just happy that I had a night where I felt good about myself.
Nobody actually cares, do they? I mean, you might be on social media and see these beauty specimens, which makes you want to change the structure of your face immediately. It's only you that will scroll through your pictures from many years ago and critique how you looked on that day, because nobody cares. I spent a stupid amount of time worrying about how I looked in this photo, when really I should be thinking, wow, I'm holding a snake, that's cool. I wallowed about how bad I looked in this photo, when really I was having such a good time that day. I have a cow friend. And I remember these photos taken of me on the beach had such a negative impact on me, even though they were taken by my dad, who I hadn't seen in ages. He had flown all the way from Hong Kong to Miami to see me. Yes, I was in Miami.
Hi. Okay, I've been stressing out about this video for like a few hours now because I just finished editing it and I've watched it back and it's so cringy. It's so cringy because, and not in the cringy way that I usually am, where I'm just like, you know, making jokes and making a fool of myself. Everyone says I'm cringy. In that regard, I don't care about that. I'm cringing because of how dramatic I made the story out to be. I don't know, I'm stressing out. I'm taking Bear for a walk right now and I decided to put my camera up in a tree. This is the tree that is currently my tripod. I think I need to clarify myself a little bit more. To be honest, I feel like the way that I told the story of me going out and trying to look good and feeling good and the next day feeling bad because I didn't look good. I mean, it's so dramatic. It's literally so dramatic. Yes, I felt that way. I felt insecure. I felt ugly in those moments, but I don't think that it was necessary that I made this whole video about such an insignificant part of my life. I guess that's what making videos is, telling stories. It's like dramatizing little stories in your life. But watching it back, I feel like I'm heightening something just for the sake of heightening something. And it's almost like dangerous because it really does matter. It really does matter. This story and this struggle with my body and the way that I look is so out of line with my values, and I don't know why I keep harping on about it. I honestly did think that if I dug into these thoughts and really talked them out, it might actually help someone or people would relate to it or something like that. And I guess in some way this video that I made is like the thoughts that I have when I'm spiraling, and it's just so crazy that I can flip from one kind of logic to another. But that's just it, I flip-flop, and that's why I want to talk to you now about how insignificant the way that you look is.
Every week I make these videos with the intention of entertaining or inspiring or relating to somebody, and I always go in with one idea and come out with another. I'm so irrational. I've still got so much to figure out, and I feel like I've said this so many times already. I wish I had the answers on how to finally like your body, but I don't. Some days I struggle more with it than others. Some days it's more important to me than others. But I can say with 100% certainty that what you look like is not your life's importance. I don't have many, but a few ideas I have to do instead of thinking about your body is get on a horse, try something new, be adventurous. I have never done this. The best experience ever. My thighs hurt so much. It made me realize how important a healthy body is. I know that's cringy, but it's true. Get your clothes altered. Make sure you actually wear your nice clothes. Feel good in them. Your body doesn't need to fit your clothes need to fit your body. I guess one more is always go in for the kiss, even if you get rejected.